Yo, yeah. What part of the family is that, kid?
Yo, that's Peaches.
If Peaches is here,
Uncle Fred is in the house. Now, Uncle Fred, that's the Mac of this family. The original player, my brother. Now, that man that taught me everything I know. So if y'all want to get y'all flow on, we need to go talk to Uncle Fred, baby. Let's go.
Check it out.
I could never beat you, Fred.
Yeah, well, you just keep trying, man. You gonna get one of these years.
Uncle Fred! Oh, right. Oh, what's up,
Hey, baby D, how you doing? You remember Peaches, right?
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Peaches, baby. Je peux mettre l'infidélité au drapeau des États-Unis. Kill represent, baby doll. Kill represent.
Represent.
And she thinks that I told her to freshen up my drink. I was really giving her the flag salute.
Now that's cold. That's cold.
Now, buddy boy, you gotta be careful over there sucking on that bone. 100 years from now, they'll be coming along checking your DNA with that bone and swearing you and that chicken were into some kind of freaky sex thing.
You got that all.
So, baby D, how are your holiday rounds going?
Like clockwork. Licking is still ticking.
Oh, that's great. I'm just sorry that your dad is not still living. He would be really proud of you and that work that you're doing over at Def Jam.
I miss him.
But anyway, man, Uncle Fred, man, I've been wondering, man. I wanted to ask you something. How can I get a woman that ain't gonna diss me as soon as some Will Smith Dumbo ear nigga come along? You know what I mean?
The most valuable tool you have is your mouth. If your rap is strong, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, but what if your rap is strong and the shit still go wrong?
But that's not possible. Not if you're marinating that fish right.
Yo, man, your uncle got some words.
And a woman's shit is tight from birth. Because, you see, a woman who's a player herself wants to be played, has to be played, needs to be played in order for the continuation of this man-woman thing. Okay. It is deep. It's a deep, deep game. I mean, it's eternal. You know, like the smell of chitlins.
What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 things that separate a high-value male from males. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen and hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 5 things that separate a high-value male from males. I used a 1997 movie clip of How to Be a Player starring Bill Bellamy, and it was basically the barbecue scene when they went and hollered at Uncle Fred about basically game and pretty much the abundance of life, period. If you look at the clip a little more deeper, he was asking, you know, Bill Bellamy not just about the women in his life. He was basically asking him about his job at Def Jam and how that going, and, you know, make sure he's dominating his job and dominating everything in his life. But let's get right into what really is a high-value male. You know, a lot of people think a high-value male must have the looks, the status, the money. That comes along with it. But at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, if we look at Biggie Smalls, he was not the most attractive guy in the world on the eyes, and he did not have the body or nothing like that. But one thing he did have is the charisma. He had the mindset of whatever I do, whatever I touch, I'm gonna make the most of it. You have to. The first thing about being high value for yourself and being the best version of you is you going in front of the mirror and understanding your weaknesses, your strengths, and how to work on your weaknesses and master your strengths in life. And then once you work on your weaknesses and master your strength, the universe will come to you. So I'm about to give you the 5 things I believe that will change the difference between being a regular male to a high value male. Number one is confidence. You have to have the confidence and the abundance mindset that what you see when you look in the mirror, I can master. I can master myself. I can fix my weight. I can fix my grooming. You can't fix your height. You can't fix, your skin color or your facial features, but you can master other things about yourself to make you appealing if you're not the easy on the eye looking guy. So remember, you have to have abundance to understand that you're in control of your weight, your charisma, the way you walk, everything, the way you talk, the abundance of, I'm not going to be scared to venture out into this job or this career or talk to this woman or that woman. 100% of shots that, you can't make, it's the ones you don't take. So make sure you guys take the shot in life and understand that that's the biggest difference between a high value male and basically a low value male. A low value male won't take the shots and thinks with a scarcity mindset, and it won't help them down in the long run, because at the end of the day, when you don't master yourself and understand who you are as a person, you will always be searching for stuff and always scared to take a chance with stuff. So number two, it's discipline. You have to have the discipline to understand it's always you versus you. You can talk yourself out of anything in 5 seconds. If you sit here and say, well, I'm going to hit the gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But at the end of the day, your mind get comfortable, be like, I don't want to do something different. Sometimes when you start something different in life, your mind will always talk you out of it. So you have to have the discipline to control your mind and put down what you're going to do and understand that you're going to follow your plan, your purpose, and your program. So at the end of the day, guys, discipline to understand that I'm going to, what the long run is with your discipline as well. You understand how to value your own life and yourself, your spiritual, your mental, and your physical. So that always comes down to discipline. When people see me, they be like, how you get so big? And it just basically wasn't overnight, guys. I'm 38 now. I started working out when I was pretty much 19, going to college, and really hard in college. And it all took discipline to work on my body and knowing my regimen and knowing how to work out and do things. And it takes discipline. And I still have to reset myself now as 38 years old. Have to reset myself now to know what I need to do, how I need to, do things. But at the end of the day, everybody's their own man, and I know my body, and I know how to put myself in a regimen to get myself back right. And this all starts with me versus me. Number 3, goals and purpose. A high value male understands the goals he wants to reach and his purpose in life. And at the end of the day, God gave us more than one talent for us to reach our purpose for. So a high value male will write down his regimen, his schedule, what he wants to accomplish within the next year. And basically, when you write down your goals and your accomplishments and know your purpose, you don't be thirsty to chase anything in life. Once you reach the goals you have, it's a commodity. Like I said, you become a thing for everybody that wants to deal with you, because that's your program. When you doing the best, be the best version of you, people will look at you like, how did he get like that? I want a piece of that. So that's why high value males really pretty much don't chase women. They entertain women, but women mostly come after them because at the same time, they smell the discipline. They don't smell the thirstiness. The difference between a regular male that's basically, or low value male that's basically putting women on a pedestal and things on a pedestal, they chase money, they chase trends, they chase everything, and they don't have a goals or a purpose. They basically everywhere, willy-nilly, all over the place. So basically, if you're not doing this, putting goals and setting goals and knowing your purpose, get on it, guys. So number 4, proactive thinker. A high value male is a proactive thinker. He thinks about things in the future, like I just said, the goals and stuff like that, but he's proactively on everything that could go wrong and it could not go wrong. Like I said before in one of my videos, I said a sensible man watches out for problems and prepares to meet them. The fool never looks ahead, guys. And a proactive thinker is a high-value male that thinks about, what situation he's doing, how, he always going to have a spare in his car. He always is going to be, thinking about, put some money to the side, understanding, the emergency situations in his life, and the fool, like I just said in that quote, is basically the reactive. Some males just are reactive. They react on not having, the insurance in their life of what could happen. They basically just live life and react. They just living, and a lot of people make their bad choices in dealing with people that's reactive, not proactive. So make sure when you guys date, especially man or woman, whatever, make sure you date somebody that's a proactive thinker, somebody that has everything I said before, the discipline, has a structure in their life. If they don't have structure, then how they going to build a foundation with you to start a structure? So think about that. Number 5, last but not least, this person will give 110% in everything they do. High-value males, when you become the best version of you and you understand you're in the driver's seat of your own life, you decide who you put in your passenger seat, who you put in your car. But not only that, you decide what direction you're going in your life. You decide of this is the purpose I'm working on right now. This is the goals I'm working on right now. And you understand that what I do is what's going to complete me and make me feel right, and you don't have to fulfill a void. The thing about a high-value person, period, they choose if they want a relationship. They choose if they want to be married. But at the same time, they watch what they choose because at the end of the day, they're going to choose somebody that's on the same wavelength as them. They're not going to pick nobody up from down here and down there. They won't want to be with somebody equally yoked. Most high-value people are disciplined and faithful to themselves, so they'll be faithful to you. Low-value people that don't have a sense of direction, those are the people that always think it's something better, and they always go out cheap because they don't understand that they're not the best version of themselves. They're trying to fulfill a void. They get with somebody that think they're going to make their world, but they don't, So that's why I always say, guys, be the best version of yourself. But anyway, getting back to it, I feel like a high-value person, high-value male, he always put 110% what he does. So those are my 5. Let's go over it one more time. We're going to go with the confidence for number 1. Number 2 is discipline. Number 3 is goals and purpose. They work on the goals and purpose. Number 4 is proactive thinker, not a reactive thinker. And number 5, they give 110% of what they do in life, period. So make sure you guys are working on yourself. That's why I always say, let's stack up our lives. Sorry, guys. Let's stack attack our lives. Because at the end of the day, when you stack up anything you do in your life, you're stacking up yourself for betterness. You know what I mean? And you put in a mindset that I can control whatever I have if I put stacks in my life. If you think about the stacks of money, but at the end of the day, it's about mindset more than anything. Because the more your mind could control your success, the better you will go in life. So remember, guys, if you want to be a high-value person, male or female, it always starts with you. Look yourself in the mirror, understand what you could change, accept the things you can't, but remember, play the hand that God gave you and play it to your best ability. Stop hating on the next person that may look better than you. I'm not the best looking man in the world, but at the same time, I sit there and I work on my strengths and I work on my weaknesses, and I'm the best version of me, and I'm happy who I am. So guys, let's get out there. Let's attack our lives. Let's stack up our lives, and you be the best version of you. And remember, it always starts with you first. Peace. To the next video. Holler at you guys later.